Hey guys, Tyler here, welcome back. Here is the rant you guys all have been waiting for, but we do have another rant to do before we get to that rant, which will be on discrimination. This will be a double rant. Facebook Messenger guest, not Facebook Messenger. FaceTime guest, Zach Katalik, first time in a long time.
Yo.
What's up, everybody? Oh my God, seriously. Laptop prices. Laptops don't even last very long. I've had like 3 laptops in my life, and they all died within a certain amount of period of time. That was not even that long. Like the infamous laptop I had that lasted 18 months and quit, and we paid $700. You know how much stuff I could have done with the $700? I could have spent it literally on a shopping spree or whatever I wanted. I could have gotten an HD TV to mount on my wall. There's so many other things I could have done.
Hell, I mean, heck, even these HD TVs are lasting longer than these freaking laptops.
Yes, these HD televisions are lasting even way longer than these laptops. Sure, some of the TVs might be a little more expensive, but they're worth the money. Save the money. Save the $700 for that.
Exactly.
Don't waste your money on, for example, Dell. Dell doesn't know how to make a damn laptop. That was my last laptop, and guess how long it lasted? 18 months, and we paid $700 for it. It was slow as shit from day one, so I didn't even mind. I took the loss. I was like, alright. This computer sucked ass. It died right before Christmas.
Jeez.
2018. Man. And also, Dell has terrible, terrible customer service, I heard.
Oh my God.
I am never, ever going with a Dell laptop again. $700 that they did not deserve.
Gosh.
I paid for it.
Dell's customer service is just, it's garbage.
It's laughable. It's like, it's your fault. You're the one that made the product, not us. You're the one that outsourced it and made it made in China or whatever the hell it was made, Taiwan, wherever the hell it was made. No racism intended. And then our next round is discrimination. Don't worry, I am against discrimination. That's not what I meant at all. I did not, that's not what I'm saying. I know SJW is probably going to try to twist it. Don't even listen to them.
Yeah.
It's because they have no life. They have nothing else better to do with their life than to attack somebody. Probably didn't even graduate high school. Probably doesn't even work. Just a lazy asshole, pretty much. Just
exactly
wanting to put on the bad boy glasses by trying to act all tough and punk. Wants to act like more like a punk. He wants to act like he's tough. When really he's not. He has nothing going for him. Other than just lying and just being a scumbag. That's it. That's literally it. So don't listen to the SJWs. They can go fuck off. This video is not intended for somebody stupid. That's stupid. Because if you're so dumb that you won't even listen to my words, you're just going to automatically make accusations, then I have nothing to tell you other than just stay away.
Yep.
Unless you want to make a total, complete fool of yourself and completely embarrass yourself in front of every single one of my subscribers that watches this video.
Yep.
Go ahead, prove to us that you're the idiot we all thought you were, if you're going to do that. Be my guest, SJW. Anyways, back to the topic. Seriously. Why does Dell and some of these other companies outsource so much? We're paying more and more, and they're giving us less and less for our money.
Exactly.
What a scam! Seriously! Why do you not care about customer service? Why do you not care about customer service? Your customer service is shit! Nobody is going to want to give you the $700 in the future if you're going to keep this up. People are going to steer clear. People are going to stay away from your laptops. Do you not get that? People are going to stay away from your laptops if you keep this up. And you know what?
Yeah.
I hope some people start making GoFundMe pages against against Dell to shut their shit down if they keep this up.
Because Dell
Dell used to be decent, I believe, back in the 80s.
Actually, yeah, HP is better. I don't know if HP is better than Dell. I know that for sure.
Yeah, honestly it is nowadays, because at least HP's customer service is better, I believe.
Yep.
At least they actually take feedback. Well, Dell doesn't give a fuck. It's a robot giving. If you even get a response at all, it's probably from a robot. It's not even really from a human.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just bullshit. Like, you know, even if you think it's from a real person, it actually turns out that it's not. It's from a bot. Because bot is automated and has no brain. So it seems like companies love that bot. They're like, bring me that bot. That is the cheapest way to do it.
Yep. And screw.
Why are you going to do that?
And you know another thing? Screw Michael S. Dell. Screw him.
Yeah.
He's the current CEO of Dell, of course.
What an idiot. He can go fuck off.
Get this. His net worth as of May 2019 is $41.3 million.
Oh my god. You know what? 41.3 million, that probably one day will turn on him because, well,
Actually,
at least
no.
half of that or more. At least half of that or more
it,
probably will turn on him
Actually,
eventually.
I read this wrong. It's not million, it's billion.
Oh, that's good. Oh, million would be way worse.
Yep. But, jeez.
What the hell? Seriously? I mean, it's not my fault you have terrible customer service.
I mean, it's your own
I got
fault.
so mad I broke the freaking keyboard. Cause I was just like, I paid $700 for this crap. This crap. I didn't even get anything for it, really. Other than a laptop that just lasted 18 months, and that is it. You know, if I bought a TV or any other thing, it would have lasted so much longer. It would have lasted 5, 10, 15, 20 years. And if it's a DVD or VHS or something, that shit's gonna last if you don't watch it that often.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna last probably for a good 3 decades or 4 decades if you don't hardly watch it. Or more. It might even last more. I mean, why not save the $700 for something more expensive and something better? $700? You could go to Germany for $700.
I know.
Literally, if it's a cheap flight to Germany, you could go to Germany. You could probably go to, I'm not going to guarantee, but I believe you could also, well, you could be around, you'd need probably about $200 or $300 more to go to the UK, or maybe a little more. I don't know how much the UK costs. Matter of fact, maybe I'll look it up. Stand by. I'm going to go look it up. I assure you, it's more than, if you saved, you'd have more than halfway the money you need to go to the UK. You could pretty much just use the rest of your money to go to the UK.
Mm-hmm.
How much does it cost to go from Denver to London? Let's do that. Which is the capital of the UK, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
That would be if I left Monday July 22nd to Wednesday July 31st, for example. It would be anywhere from $766 to $1,845 for the most expensive. So, 766 from multiple airlines. Holy crap, you could just save up to go to the UK and go there for $766. That's just 66 extra dollars. Why not go to the UK? And guess what? Your memories last forever. That laptop doesn't last forever. It lasts 18 months, or maybe a year or two max. Because they make it with these cheap-ass, garbage-ass materials that probably were made in China. They suck! I mean, it was slow from the beginning. I had the computer repaired, and it still... That costed more than the fucking computer itself!
God.
It's like, wow! Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. What's the point of even buying a Dell if it's more expensive than going almost anywhere else in the world?
I know.
Literally, with all that money, you could buy. Just think of how many DVDs you could buy. You could like literally one or two video stores. You could completely buy everything there, and still have some money left over. Literally. Does that make sense now that it's a waste of money? Think of all the other cheaper options you could do. Or you could even do some cheaper stuff. Like maybe you could get the $700 in cash.
Exactly.
There's so many things you could do. You could get it for cash at the bank. You could save it maybe for fast food like Taco Bell, KFC, freaking Burger King, McDonald's, whichever. I mean, why not save it for something that will last you? If it's an experience, it'll last forever. Exactly. Well, with the Dell laptop, the experiences are more negative than positive. Really, the only thing I liked about that computer, the only reason why we bought it is because it actually had a touchscreen. I've never had a laptop with a touchscreen before. I thought that was convenient. I was happy when I got it for my birthday a couple years ago. It was like it was 2017. It died Christmas 2018. Not even Christmas. It was like a few days before Christmas.
So
it may have even been Christmas Eve. I don't remember. It was somewhere in there.
So it only lasted about 12, 13 months then?
No, actually it lasted like 18 months. Because May to December.
Oh.
So really, maybe a month and 7, if I did the math correctly. That's it! That is not nowhere near as long as it should have lasted. It should have lasted maybe 3 to 5 years.
So maybe
if you made it with better materials. But this one lasted 18 months, folks. And guess what? $700 still goes down the toilet.
Jeez.
They should at least have a guarantee for like two years at this point. Because the laptop really, chances are, only lasts probably 19 months. That's it.
I know.
That is so cheap and so poorly made.
And that's what...
Why buy it if there's so many other options you could go? You could go anywhere else in the world you want, pretty much. Not everywhere, but a lot of places.
Yep.
Hell, I'm pretty sure there's cheap flights that you could go to China for cheaper than the actual laptop itself. You could go to China on, it's on this one website. I have to remember what it was. I wrote it down somewhere. I will definitely put it in the description when I figure out what it is. It's like a place where you could get cheap flights. $700 or so. If I could remember what the bloody name was, I'd look it up right now and I'll show you guys visual proof that for all this money, what you could buy. Oh, you know what? Let's type it into Google. Google knows best. What could you... What can you do for $700? What can you buy for $700? You could save it. You could maybe save that up so you have enough for a car. That's a good example.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing you could do, I mean, there's hundreds, really. Yeah, there's one. I already gave that example, but basically, saving it for cash. That was an example they mentioned too.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, if you could save up to go to Australia, and you'd have more than half what you need. I mean, it's just, it just doesn't make any sense that we're still going through this.
Doesn't make any sense at all.
Like, why? Why is Dell so bad at making computers that you pay so much money for? It's a waste of money. It's a scam. I hope this shit gets shut down in the future. Really, the only way, guys, the only reason why they get away with this is because we let them. We can't let them anymore. Make GoFundMe pages. Do whatever you can. We gotta hold them accountable for their own actions, because they're the ones at fault. It was not my fault that the computer was slow. Not my fault that the computer was made cheaply. Was not the one that made the bloody computer. I paid $700 bloody dollars that I could have spent on anything else, or I could have even saved it. Damn it! I'm so mad, dude! I freaking was so happy the day I got it. I was just like, oh my god, I've always wanted a laptop that actually lasted. No, of course it couldn't last. Of course my luck just failed me. I didn't freaking get what I wanted. I mean, god. $700? Ooh! That's like 2 freaking Deadpool VHS tapes, even though that's already a scam. But 2 Deadpool 2016 VHSs. Exclusives.
Yeah.
You could buy with that $700. Or do you want to buy a Dell laptop with fantastic customer service?
God.
We gotta go back in time. Back to a place where companies actually gave the service you guys are looking for. Remember back in 1980, where technology was always evolving, always getting better, always improving? Just imagine in your mind. Close your eyes right now. Let's just imagine back. Basically, you're at a place. Just relax your mind, you know? Relax your mind. Think of things that help you calm yourself right now.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, don't waste your time on Dell. Okay? Fuck them. Don't even think about them anymore.
I mean, their company used to be better back in the day, but now it's just.
You know what? Who cares? It's their loss. They're gonna lose a ton of customers if they don't fix this shit.
I mean, back in the day, they actually made computers that were actually.
We need to go back in time, though.
Mm-hmm.
If Dell seriously doesn't know how to market their stuff, then you know what? You know what? Do you know what Dell should do? They should honestly make an honest trailer of talking about how and why they made them so cheap, their laptops. Why their materials suck so bad. It's just so annoying. It's like, really? $700. I could do so much. I could get. I could get anything I wanted for $700 pretty much. Anything I'd want in the near future. I could get a Laserdisc player. I could get a freaking. God, what else? I could get another multi-regional player. I could just get so much money, so much stuff. It's insane with $700. Or you could buy it on an expensive laptop that lasts you 18 months.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 3 years tops. Tyler, you don't have to worry right now about Dell. You could be doing other things right now. Like, you could even take a nap. I mean, dude, Dell ain't gonna change. Well, I see your point, cool Tyler, but in reality, unfortunately, we have to call things out the way they are. If something is screwing up, we want to mention to all the viewers what is screwing up. I want to announce this publicly because I have the right as a consumer to complain if I feel it's necessary. Absolutely, that's called feedback. Feedback is allowed. Trust me. If you don't believe it is, too bad. Just is. Doesn't change the fact that it actually is.
Yep.
You denying it doesn't change the facts. Actual facts of it. You could deny all you want, but guess what? That's just gonna hurt you. It doesn't hurt me at all. You can deny all you want. I honestly don't even care because you know what? I already know that doesn't change the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler, you should really rant on discrimination right now. I mean, discrimination is a growing trend that has been happening. That's divided the United States for several decades. How will we rant about that right now? I mean, Dell, sure, but Dell probably already gets the idea. Let's let's just think about um, the discrimination topic because that's something that affects a lot more people. That affects everybody. Even if you don't spend money or not, whatever, you don't even have to spend money. It's still just a problem that people want to hear about. You rant about. Tyler, rant on discrimination next. I'll think about that. Okay, 5 minutes maybe. Maybe 5 more minutes. I'll rant on Dell for the poor customer service. Well, uh, Dell. I don't even know what else to say. Dell is a disaster. It, like, literally terrible customer service. Lasted what? How long did it even last? $18 months. That was it. 19 months. That is terrible, terrible for a $700 computer. For 18 months, not even of enjoyment. That's it. And, oh, not even enjoyment. If a matter of fact, it was slow as hell to the point where I could hardly do anything on it. So you know what? I honestly don't even mind it died because well, it does piss me off in a way because we paid so much money and what did we get? A product that didn't even last.
Yep.
had to work hard to get the $700 for that bloody laptop. Dude, I'm so mad because I worked so hard for this laptop. And there's other bills we have to pay for electricity. Why can't we just save this for the bills? Did we really have to have a potential to put us in debt to get a stupid laptop that lasts a year and a half? That's really it. That's all it will last you. I'm not kidding.
Yep.
It's a total waste of time. And it's a waste of hassle. It's a waste of effort. I guess we go to our next rant. It's just so annoying. It's like, why don't companies care anymore?
The problem is they don't care anymore.
I know, because you know what? They're too dumb to even admit that they were wrong, even though it's so obvious. Everybody knows you're the one that made the product. It has your name on the fucking computer itself. Not once, twice. The outside of it, and where the logos usually are, on the bottom of the screen. Near the keyboard. Everybody knows you made it. Your name is on it.
Yep.
And when you turn it on, the name Dell goes on too. So guess what? You're the ones that made it, unfortunately. So guess what? You're the ones to blame. And if you get bad customer service, that's on you. Your fault. It's your problem. Because you decided you wanted to be a jackass and you wanted to screw everybody over that bought your fucking your fucking rip-off laptop that nobody should buy because it doesn't even last. I mean, save it for anything else. Guys, I'm informing you right now, do not buy Dell touchscreen laptop. They fucked it up. They done fucked it up. Sure, it's cool to have a touchscreen laptop, but guess what? Last 18 months, and you have to waste another $700 for another one if you want another one. It probably won't even last, and then $1,400 you wasted for 2 dead laptops.
And then
Bravo! Mission accomplished. You're wasting your money. You're throwing Benjamin Franklin's in the toilet and flushing them.
Yeah.
Anyways, now to the rant everybody was looking for. Discrimination. Let me start off by saying, back in the 20s and 30s, if I'm not messing this up, African American men, regular men, no racism intended and or sexism. None of that is intended. If you're going to accuse me of that, then that shows you don't even hear what came out of my mouth just now. I never intend to discriminate. I am against discrimination. Read the title of the video, dumbass. It's against discrimination, dummy. Ugh, probably a dumb little kid that hasn't even graduated high school. Guess what? I have graduated high school. I know more than you do. And if you have graduated high school too, if you're SJW, that's pretty sad. You're acting like you're a little kid. You're acting like you're a little kid. Just like you're acting like another one of those 4th grade SJWs. Or 3rd grade, whichever.
Yep.
Discrimination has been the thing that's really divided our country. It's making our country image way uglier, too. What's the point of discrimination? Discrimination doesn't even solve anything. What does it solve? How does it benefit our country? How does discriminating based on a gender or sex or anything like that, how is that in the hell, the bloody freaking hell, is that acceptable? What does it solve?
Solves absolutely nothing.
Exactly. And guess what? What's the result? People feeling unsafe in their home country. Seriously. The government should work for us, not against us.
Yep.
Discrimination doesn't solve anything. It basically, all it does is just make people feel more unsafe and discriminated against. That's not the feeling we should be having right now. Well, it doesn't really happen much anymore. I'm still going to rant on it because you know what? It's my choice. Because discrimination is worthless. It means absolutely nothing. It literally... the people that are for discrimination, go fuck yourself, you twat. You truly have no idea. No idea how beyond incompetent and just wrong everything you're doing with discrimination is. Discrimination is the thing that's divided our country the second most, if not the most.
Yep.
It just needs to stop. Like, seriously. Discrimination is just... It's just unbelievable. Talking crap and talking crap about women and African Americans. Like, why? White men, not to be racist yet again, white men, like, never... How many times have white males gotten discriminated against? None. If any at all. I'm sure none. If any at all, maybe once or twice in history.
Yeah, even if it did happen, it was very, very rarely.
How many times has it happened against African Americans and women? Hundreds of times. I believe mainly in the states of Michigan, Pennsylvania. I don't know if I'm messing this up, but where else? Mainly in the East Coast, I believe. Massachusetts. Maybe Rhode Island, but I'm not sure. Somewhere in there. And maybe some other southern states. Mississippi, I believe. Maybe a few others. I could be wrong on one or two of those. If I am, I do truly apologize. I'm just pointing out the states that I believe some of that was happening in. Seriously, we need to stop discrimination. It solves nothing and it destroys our image because it shows that we put certain people more highly than others, while other people get talked and shit on because of your bad choice of deciding to divide everybody based on the type of person you are. Do you know what? That's like judging a book by its cover. I understand you want to put books in order. That is different. But trying to put humans in order? That's just effed up.
I know.
We're living human beings. We should be... Everybody is a human being trying to survive. It doesn't matter what their outside color is or what their gender is. Do you want to know what matters? Their heart, their personality is what matters. Their personality, the person they actually represent. This whole discrimination thing is BS. We should not treat other human beings more equally than others.
Everybody should be treated equally.
Exactly. And if anybody wants to try and defend discrimination, just talk about how serious it is. You know how many Jews died? How many of those other people died when Adolf Hitler were around? Thousands, if not, oh my God, so many people in Germany, I don't even want to think about it. And some people actually supported Adolf Hitler. If you support Adolf Hitler, fuck you. I hate your personality. I hate the fact that you are for people getting divided up. Now, I know it's an opinion, but you know what? This is one of the opinions I do not respect, because guess what? You're basically judging people by their skin color or sex. Their vision. You know what? Let me say something. We have no control over what we look like. God is the one who created us. God is the one. God didn't mean for any of this discrimination BS to be a thing. It's just us humans that unfortunately back way in the old ages did this to the poor black and women folks in our society. I literally can't describe enough how unfair this whole thing is. It's like, it's been going on for so many years. This should just be an obvious fact. People should be treated equally. People should not be discriminated against based on their sex. Because guess what? Or race. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. The only thing that matters to me anyway is the person you are inside that shell. Why in the hell the skin color and genders, why in the hell do they literally get discriminated after, yet these white men don't even have any problems at all? They're just considered rich and privileged. If that's not racist, I don't know what is. What is racist to you if that's not racist to you? What is racist then? Nothing? Nothing in the world to you is racist.
Jeez.
I mean, we don't get to choose who we are. We just are who we are. There's nothing we can ever do to change the way we look, even though really the only thing you could do is maybe plastic surgery, but that takes a lot of time, like what Michael Jackson did. And some people got surgery just so they didn't get discriminated anymore, like Michael Jackson. He turned from a black man to a white man. Not to be racist yet again. I can't believe how many times I have to fucking say it, because I know somebody is going to take this in the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm.
Don't listen to them. I literally am explaining myself in this video, and you know what? If they don't get it, they're ignorant. Don't listen to them.
I mean, Michael Jackson couldn't help what happened to his skin.
Exactly. I mean, God, we're not the ones that created ourselves to begin with. Think of that. You don't judge a book by its cover. You read the frickin' book before you judge what it is. Dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't seen a movie or haven't read about it, you can't judge it based on that. You can't discriminate on it. When it's a movie, it's not as serious, though. Because when it's a movie, it's not as serious as a real-life human being. If it's a real-life human being, that is way different. You can judge a movie by how it is. You can't judge a person by how they look. You have to look into their personality and the type of person they are. If you really have to discriminate, why not discriminate on the criminals? Why not do it if you're a criminal only? Do it on criminals. Normal, everyday people that are just trying to live by their life standards and by what they believe in. They're just trying to live like everybody else. Why are certain people so superior to others to you? Why? Because of their skin color and their heritage. Really? So you're bringing back the Jim Crow laws back in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. You want to go bring that shit back. For what? And answer me this. What did those people ever do to you that pissed you off? Is it just because of the way they look? If it's the way that they look, you're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. You're crazy. You're mental. You need mental help immediately. Because you know what? Basically, think of our skin as like a shell. It's a shell. We don't get to control what our skin looks like. You made some black people so upset to the point where, like, even Michael Jackson changed his freaking race. He changed his race thanks to the punk asses that don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
That wanted to trash him. Now he was a white man, obviously till before he passed away. He passed away back in June 2009, which was 10 years ago, just about to be 10 years from now.
Well, he also had to get that plastic surgery because his skin got burned really bad.
Oh, crap. I didn't hear that. Wait, I don't think I heard that, at least in a long time. I don't remember that. Oh, okay.
That's why he had to get plastic surgery, because it was all Pepsi's fault, because they were shooting a commercial, and like his head went on fire. You know,
oh God!
I know.
Oh man.
Yep, that's what happened.
Trust me, don't listen to the SJWs, guys. And don't listen to people that defend discrimination, because this is just a natural... We're just natural people. We're natural people with natural faces.
Yep.
We're natural. That we can't control what in the hell we look like. Are you serious? We can't control that. We have no control over who we are. The only thing we have control about is our personality. We control who we are. We don't control what we look like. Quit discriminating on people and treating them like they're less. Nobody, maybe except for the trolls that deserve it, are less than any other average human being that lived on and walked on this blue planet.
What's that?
I mean, seriously. Discrimination doesn't solve anything. It's lazy. It's very unnecessary. You should at least talk to the person and get what and just understand their personality before you judge them. Who they actually are outside of that shell. You know, obviously your skin. Outside of your skin. Don't judge based on your skin color or your race. Who the hell is supposed to care? Who the hell cares? Who the hell... Oh, how about this? Who benefits from this discrimination? Who benefits? Name a single person that's alive, not dead. Adolf Hitler's been dead for a long time, so don't even bring him up, because he's dead. So yeah, don't bring him up. And besides, he sucks anyway. He killed Jews for no reason, pretty much. And go ahead and call me a Jew defender. In matter of fact, that's a positive thing. I'm doing something that a lot of people don't have the balls to do. I'm defending people that are just trying to live their everyday lives. They're innocent until proven guilty.
Yep.
And when you peck on when you want to discriminate against them based on who they are, based on what skin color or gender they are, or rather, because there's some people that have both, unfortunately. Well, fortunately at the same time, because they're just they can't control who they are, and that's totally fine. I have no problem with, as long as all I care about myself is your personality. That's it. That's all I care about. I don't care about anything else.
Yep.
Well said, Tyler. Oh yeah, discrimination. Ooh, that gives that deserves two middle fingers, bud. Discrimination, man. Started back in, I don't even know, like 20s something. 1929, Great Depression, through like 1933 or 34. And then this has been rough for the United States, man. United States and Germany and a few of those other countries. Austria, maybe. I don't know about Austria, but I know for sure Germany and the United States. Discrimination was it puts so many thousands and thousands of people's lives in danger over something stupid, over skin color. I mean, might as well judge over what you're wearing. Might as well judge, like, for example, put on people that are wearing tank tops, people that are shirtless, people that are wearing sleeve shirts, people that aren't wearing sleeve. Might as well discriminate based on what we wear. Is that what's next? Or discriminate based on how much hair you have on your arms or whatever. Very hairy, not hairy, little hairy, whatever. Are you going to discriminate on that next? Are you going to discriminate? That's just unbelievable.
It is.
So yeah, well said. I'm going to go. Alright, Cool Tyler is done. Bottom line, I just, what does this do to help our society? What does racism do to help our help our country? Nothing that I know of. Nothing. No benefits. It's just people that have, like these discriminatory feelings, I guess. But you know what? Who cares about your feelings if it's going to hurt somebody like that? Your feelings are wrong if you're going to... You know what? God never intended anything bad based on gender or race. Why don't people think of that? God would never, ever think about putting anybody in harm based on the way they look. And you know what? Not everybody has to be a white male. Okay? Not everybody has to be a white male. That would be... Just imagine if everybody was white male. That'd be super, super boring. No variety, really. No variety. What if everybody looked the same? Seems like that's what these people want. Everybody to look the exact same. If everybody looked the exact same, that'd be boring. We want some variety. We want people that are from other places, people that are based on... we want everybody. African Americans. I want regular white people. For me, I don't care who it is, as long as they're clean and as long as they have good... As long as they're good in the inside, that's all I care about. I think of them as a good person if they're good in the inside. And not beyond not depending on the race or anything like that or gender. I couldn't care less. I really couldn't care less. I don't care. As long as you have a good heart, as long as you're good in the inside, I consider you a good human being.
Yep.
That's all I care about. I don't care based on your race and gender. I don't care. Guess what? I treat all my followers the same. I don't discriminate against them based on their race and gender. That'd be stupid. That'd be nonsensical. That would be unbelievable. Like, literally. What's the point? How did it even benefit me? Nothing! Nothing it did ever benefited me. For example, I never actually did it, and I never will. Never will. I don't care, personally, based on a race or gender. That's just beyond disgusting. People that discriminate should be locked up for life, especially if they attempt to kill. Like, you know how discrimination has actually been the result of thousands of people dying in other countries, like in Germany and obviously in the States. You know how many Jews were killed by Adolf Hitler based on the shells that nobody has control over, because we don't have control over the way we look like. We don't get to choose what we wear. I mean, yeah, you do. I mean, not that. You don't get to choose what your skin color is. You don't get to choose how you appear. You just appear the way you appear. It's natural. Quit spinning this like it's something different. It's not. Tired of hearing all these fucking excuses. So annoying. Because you just know how dead wrong they are. It's obvious. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a person by his race or gender. That's the exact same thing, pretty much. Except two different things, a book and a human being. That's it. That's the only difference. Exact same rule applies. Racism doesn't solve anything. Racism divides other people. Brainless and stupidly.
Yep.
Terrible for our economy too. We don't want people in our economy that look exactly the same. That'd be freaking weird. Imagine if everybody was white in a certain part of town. I mean, just boring. Like, we want variety. We want different heritages. I want to learn about different heritages. I want to learn how other people live their lives. I want to learn how, without being discriminated. I want to learn how people from other heritages, I'm interested in them. I'm curious on what their everyday life is like, other than discrimination crap they don't freaking deserve. Yeah. That these dumbasses are going to defend no matter what you say to them. For people that defend discrimination, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. And you know what? If you try to kill a single person based on their race and gender, I hope the cops literally detain your ass, pepper spray you. I hope they tie you to the ground. I hope they literally will put you into their cop car and you're going to be taken away. Probably to a facility, to a juvenile or a jail, possibly. For attempting to assault somebody based on the way they look like. We don't get to choose how we look. What actually matters is the people inside. Why don't people get it? People don't eat chocolate just to look at it. People look at chocolate just to eat it. For example, people don't look at a sandwich just to judge it. People look at a sandwich people eat the sandwich to judge it. Not the way it looks. We don't just judge it by the way it looks. Why do we judge people? People are more important than sandwiches. People are more important than freaking chocolate. People are more important because they're people just like us, trying to live their life peacefully, and you're going to try to ruin it with the discrimination crap. They don't deserve that. They don't deserve that. Anyway, Zach, you go ahead and spill your words out.
It's just flat out ridiculous. I mean...
What's your thoughts on this rant so far? Am I nailing it?
Yes, sir.
So, do you have much more to say, or no?
Not really. I think.
No. Okay.
I think he pretty much covered it all. I think.
Anyways, comment below. Tell me if you think I'm wrong in discrimination. If you do, LOL. You are a problem, my friend. You are a No, not my friend. You're not my friend. If you're gonna do that, I don't even want you to call. I don't even want you to call me by my name. I don't want you to know. I don't want you to know anything about me. I don't even want you to know my first name, even though we probably already do. But I don't want you to know anything about me. I don't want you to know my birthday. I don't want you to know anything if you're for discrimination. I don't want you to know anything about me. I literally don't. I want you to just get the hell out of here now before you make a fool out of yourself in front of all my viewers. Which I'm okay with either way, but you know what? You're not going to want to do that, will you? You don't want to damage your name. You don't want to damage everything based on you. You don't want to damage the way you look, do you? Or if you don't even care, then that's on you. Go ahead, make a fool. Make an ass out of yourself. Prove to everybody how spineless you are and how you've learned nothing from the Adolf Hitler situation. You've learned absolutely nothing.
Most people are spineless, though.
Well, there's a lot of people that aren't, thank God. But there are some people that just don't give a shit. Like, maybe in some other countries. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Dislike if you disagree. That will be so funny. So freaking funny. I want to see who disagrees with me on discrimination. They will be the biggest laughing stock of a century, man. Because they showed that they are beyond spineless. They learn nothing from the thousands and thousands and thousands of people that died. It's not worth it! It's not worth killing all these people just because of their face and the way they look. Who cares? Are you going to discriminate on people that have acne and people that don't? Not everything we can control. We can't control everything. We can't control the way we look. We can't control the way we are. We just are the way we are naturally. I don't know how much more clear I could make it. It does not matter the way you look. It matters on what's inside of you. It matters on your heart, your spirit. It matters. That is the only thing you should care about. Only thing I care about, and that's the only thing you should care about too. If you have common sense. Anyways, I'm done ranting. If you either get the idea or you don't. If you don't get the idea, well, good. Good. Disagree all you want. Comment below. Trash talk me. Make a fool out of yourself. I don't care. It's not. And guess what? It's not my problem. You're making a fool out of yourself. You're the one that's doing it to yourself. You're making yourself look dumb. Over a problem that has affected millions and millions of individuals. And you're talking about it like it's a minor problem. Is it really a minor problem? Of course not, you dickhead! Of course it's a problem. It's a problem people face every day. I mean, Africa has some of the most poorest... They're some of the most poorest countries. Treat those people with respect. They've gone through hell. Africa is such a poor country, and I feel terrible for them. Why not donate to them? Give them something to look forward to. You don't always have to discriminate on them and make their life even worse. Some of the kids having a hard time getting food over in Africa. They're waiting for food, you're going to treat them like shit on top of it and ruin their experience. They're trying to live on this earth like you are. That's it. Done ranting. See you guys in my next video.